Best Dark Zone build, meet agents. Agents, meet best Dark Zone build. How you doing? My name is Pone. Welcome to the channel. If you guys enjoy Division content, click the subscribe button. That way you can fast travel back here anytime you like. So today, I have stumbled into a great way to PvP inside of the Dark Zone. It was actually surprisingly ridiculous. I wouldn't be shocked if this is completely meta changing. So, we got 175k DPS, 55k health, and 32k skill power, while still sitting on 63% armor mitigation. So that is pretty huge. As you can see, it's well-rounded, it's balanced, it's a really interesting hybrid build. The reason I have such high skill power is not only is this going to benefit cooldowns and give me a great overdose, but it's going to allow me to drop multiple people with one sticky bomb. Also, I've got the 4-piece Sentry Set, which is also going to allow me to stack 45% more damage on top of the DPS, which honestly is not inflated and is quite true. So I can still do a lot of damage and still drop people 1v1 with my weapon while still being able to initiate strong and kill multiple people with a BFB and have ridiculous cooldowns if you rock the right talents with this thing. So as you can see, I've got the BFB Sticky Bomb. I've also got the First Aid Overdose right here. As for the talents, I'm rocking out Triage. This is going to be great. This is going to keep your health up, so if you're running in a full party, cooldowns are going to be ridiculously fast. You can BFB every 5-10 seconds. It's crazy. As for the chain reaction, this is going to allow your BFB to kill multiple people in one trigger pull, and that's huge. That's absolutely phenomenal. I've killed complete extraction zones with this talent alone, so it's definitely a must-have. I'm going to showcase a little bit about what this thing can do. Hope you're ready for this, guys. Big boom in 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye, dude, man. You should open this video in an incognito tab, I tell you what. So I'm going to let you guys know that my build was a little bit different in this gameplay. I had about 150k DPS, so I wasn't capable of doing things. I didn't have things like Deadly as a talent on my weapon because I didn't have enough firearms. In this build, I had a little bit more stamina than traditionally. And, of course, I also want to go on the record to let you know that I did not have any additional improvements on skill bonuses. So I didn't have like 8.5% extra sticky bomb damage. So there's tons of ways that you can improve this build and stack your firearms and alter and refine this to do even better than I was capable of doing in this footage right here. And it's definitely something that you should look into. So what makes this build so strong, and it definitely works better with multiple people. Just one or two of these guys in your team is going to be ridiculous, because even with 32k skill power and none of those other influences like the extra skill bonuses, I'm capable of dropping multiple people if they're stacking up. So it's great to completely wipe out extraction zones. If you see that somebody's coming to extract, drop that on top of them while they're trying to tangle with the rope, and it's completely over. You're going to be able to erase them from the fight. So let's break the build down. I am a massive cooldown build. I've got a lot of skill power. My base cooldowns right now are at 25 seconds, which is highly acceptable. And with Triage on and my friends cooperating and running through it, my heals are back in like 5 seconds. My BFB's on a 5-10 second cooldown, and I can spam that thing, and in PvP this is huge. So ultimately, not only am I capable of doing AoE damage, killing multiple people with one trigger pull with the BFB, and I have enough damage to do that with 32k skill power, I'm also capable of keeping my friends healed. So I'm the support role, plus the AoE damage role, and I also am able to kill people with ease with my primary weapon. So I don't really have any limitations. I don't have any weaknesses. I'm a little low on health and stamina, but even with 55k and the chance to overdose and overheal and keep the heal up so frequently, I'm going to be able to outdo a lot of the damage they deal into me. Unless they get a perfect stack on me and they melt me, which they would have done anyways if I had 70k health, I'm going to be pretty okay in the general scheme of things. So I like this build. It's definitely, I think, the best way to play. And you're going to notice right here, though I try to do it and I just went about it all wrong, the Sticky Bomb is also really, really good because it's got ridiculous range. You can take out turrets too. It's another great benefit for running this hybrid build. That Sticky Bomb is such a great initiation too. When a team fight's about to happen, or you're on an extraction zone, or you're being cornered like this, you want to make sure you want to take out multiple people at a time. And even if I'm not capable of killing them in one Sticky Bomb, it should weaken them enough to force and trigger two things. Either A, they're going to be so weak and they're caught in a stumble and a bleed and they can't heal, and our guys are able to just to clean them up with whatever little remaining health they have left, or I force their healing ability out, and that's one less thing that we have to worry about. Either way, it's an extremely beneficial way to start. So I've got my gun that I can kill people with. I can kill multiple people just like that with one trigger pull, and there's just a lot of freedom and a lot of ways to hurt people while still being able to support people with an overdose. It's kind of a ridiculous way to build, and this is the only way that I'm going to PvP from here on out. I do love running full sentries in DPS and melting people with my gun, but this is different. This is a great team building, and just imagine if you had two people with BFBs. Those guys that barely survive won't survive the second boom. So, yeah, 4 people running this thing would be ridiculous. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this one useful, be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video, support it, and be sure to subscribe. I'm going to perfect this build and show you the exact stat rolls and everything in a version 2 of this in a few days. So stay tuned for that one.